The mid-range segment is getting hotter day by day. With top-end manufacturers now launching their players in this price segment, it surely is a delight for the customers. Hi, this is Sid from 91 Mobiles and you're watching the video review of the Samsung Galaxy A8. Is this poor man's S6 really worth your gold? Let's find out. Now, Samsung as a phone maker has never really been credited in the past for its designing. Yet, this year was a little different, with the company finally deciding to ditch plastic in lieu of metal. All its flagships now look much more premium. The looks seem to have trickled down on the mid-ranges as well. The Galaxy A8 features a metal frame with chamfered edges, a large minimal bezel screen, a plastic back, and Samsung's proprietary home button, now with a fingerprint scanner. This also is Samsung's slimmest phone till date, with only 5.9mm of girth. The phone is also light, weighing about 150 grams. The camera lens, however, protrudes from behind, which makes the phone a bit wobbly when placed on flat surfaces. Overall, Samsung really nailed it in terms of designing, and A8 surely feels like a premium smartphone. The phone packs a Note-like 5.7-inch display, which pushes it more towards the phablet category. It hosts a full HD Super AMOLED display, which is bright and vivid and provides some good viewing angles. The large screen makes web browsing, movie watching, emailing, and all other tasks much better, but it does compromise on one-hand performance, which Samsung took good care of with their one-hand operation mode. It reduces the display to 4.3 inches and pushes it to a corner. The outdoor visibility is not the best, but it's pretty decent and surely above average. The phone runs on Android 5.1.1 Lollipop, topped up with Samsung's Touchwiz Ui. The newer Touchwiz, though much less bloated, still has a few issues to fix. The delayed animations and some stuttering here and there can be ignored. But the biggest bummer of this interface is that it's not able to sustain background processes, which means minimize the apps restart every time you reopen them. Users have reported this issue on Samsung's flagships as well. The new UI also incorporates Samsung's new theme engine and comes with an easy mode, which places more useful apps right on the home screen and makes them bigger. Coming to the shooters. The handset features a 16MP rear camera with an LED flash and a 5MP front camera. The rear camera gives a mixed performance, while some shots being extremely good, and others, well, could have been better. The indoor shots were a bit grainy, but the phone performs well outdoors. The low-light photos too seem disappointing, though with flash turned on, seem okay. The results from the front camera look fine though. The UI, however, is neat with advanced modes accessible at a tap. It offers a bunch of color filters, plus modes like Pro, Panorama, HDR, and Night. Other modes like GIF, Beauty, and Sports can too be downloaded if you like. Do check out the description for a link to read the full camera review. The phone is packed with an Exynos 5 octa-core processor coupled with 2GB of RAM. The device is able to handle every task thrown at it with ease. Playing high-end games is no problem either with the Mali T628 GPU providing superior graphics performance. If benchmarks are your thing, here are the scores from some of the benchmarking tests. We, however, believe that benchmarks are not true indicators of real-world performance. In our own speed test though, Samsung Galaxy A8 clocked about 2 minutes and 5 seconds, which is good. But the phone heats up too often, and this metal frame makes it all much more amplified. The call quality is decent, but the loudspeaker, it's not loud. Though for calling, Samsung has an extra volume feature. It still makes listening to music without headphones a pretty painful task. The phone sports a 3050 mAh battery, which is surprising considering this slim figure. Nonetheless, it lasts long and will easily pull you through a day and a half with moderate usage. In our video loop test, it lasted for around 13 long hours before hitting zero. Galaxy A8 comes with 32GB of internal memory, which can be further upped to 128GB using a micro SD card. But this is a hybrid dual SIM phone, which means you can either use a second SIM card or add a micro SD card. Utilizing nano SIMs, it supports 4G as well. The phone features fingerprint scanning through its home button and it surely is very snappy. Unlocking the phone just takes a second. You can even save up to 4 fingerprints at one time. Though Google Now is there, the smartphone also features Samsung's own S Voice. Both voice assistants are equally capable and make the device more efficient. Overall, Galaxy A8 has quite a few things going for it. A great design, a big screen, a long-lasting battery, and even a fingerprint scanner. Now there are phones out there that may cost lower and even perform better. Yet, there are people out there who would prefer a well-established brand like Samsung over some relatively newer brand. And kudos to Samsung for coming out with a device like this and lighting up the entire segment. It's big, it's bold, it's beautiful, and for a price tag of 32,500, it's a decent offering, especially if you're brand conscious. Now that's what we think of Samsung's Galaxy A8. But we would love to hear from you. Post down your views in the comment box below. Meanwhile, hit the like button and do share the video with the world. Be sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel for more such videos. By the way, if you're planning to buy the Galaxy A8, do visit 91 Mobiles. There's some amazing deals on the product. That's it from this video. See you soon again. Ciao.